Hello everyone, today we're looking at a box of mostly magnetics with a couple of electronic ballasts here. We need to organize all of these so they will all fit in the box. As some of them are not fitting in the box right now, so we need them to fit in the box. So we're going to look at what ballasts we have here and organize them. I'm going to be organizing them and show. So first we're going to start off with I guess we'll just start from the top on down. Let me unwind all these wires here. We'll take a look at it, then I'll wind them up and put it back, and we'll do that with all of them. Alright, we're back here, and this is an advanced electronic ballast, okay? Now you can see just fine. So it tells us the bulbs you can use with it. Right there. So it can use U-bent TA bulbs. So this could run them U-tube bulbs. It's a advanced NEMA premium ballast. There's the wiring configuration. It's wired exactly the same method as a magnetic ballast would be for this one. And based on this right here in the fixtures that these came out of, because it came out of that style right up there, it's a 2013 ballast here. So this works just fine. I just don't really care for electronic ballast. So now what I'm going to do is be right back, wind up the wires here, pull out another ballast, and we'll look at this one, wind it up. But the next one we're going to be looking at is this small little bench light ballast, but I got to unwind all the wires. So once I'm done with that, I'll be right back. All right, here's a bench light ballast. This one is a little harder to read because it got rained on or something. It is made in USA there. The one we just looked at was made in Mexico, it looks like, based on that right there. Assembled in Mexico, but it's probably made in China. I couldn't get these wires to bend up the way I wanted them to. So this fixture here is for two F40 T12 bulbs. It's an Advanced Transformer company, so this is made by Advanced. This is also made by Advanced. This is a magnetic ballast. It is I'm assuming these are probably high power factor. Does this one have a year on it? 87 it looks like. So this is a 1987 ballast. Next ballast we're going to look at, this was in the fixture we converted to a preheat. This is a interesting one to me. This is an Energy Saver high power factor. Those are the bulbs you can run in this. So you can use 34 or 40, 34 or 35. And the line current is that information right there. This is a bigger sized ballast. This is a 3/4 size, I'm gonna call it. And this one here is a more the standard sized ones. So this is a install on a coordinates. Where is this made? Made in Mexico. So this fixture up there, that one has one of these in it. There was another one just like it there next to it in the junk pile. And I didn't grab that. I grabbed just the ballast because the fixture was all banged up. But I cut the ballast out of it So we'd have this ballast, and it's nice. It works pretty good. It has some flickering and it makes some noise, but it is a high power factor. That right there is what I'm looking for. If it says normal power factor, it can go in the trash. I don't like them. I'm going to wind the wires up on this, and the next one we're going to be looking at, we have two pretty identical ones, or most of the rest of them we're looking at are like this, so we'll look at, there's some mixed ones in there too, but I'm going to wind these wires up. Also, we'll do just a little slight comparison between these two, because they're the same style of ballasts. They're the same length, but this one here is shorter. This one here is probably like 4 pounds. This one here is way heavier. So, yeah. Next, we're going to be looking at, this is already all wound up pretty nice, except for the one side isn't. This is a no-name ballast. This is I'm pretty sure this is a Magnetech ballast. Or one of those. But it's basically the same as this one inside. It's just for the same bulbs, probably those same style of bulbs there. So that's it. This ballast here, that's about it for this one. I don't know why I taped the ends of it there, but okay. We'll just wind these up real quick. We have something that fell out of the box here to look at next. So, this is a very interesting. This came out of a cheap under cabinet light. It is no brand, but it's just, it powers some smaller fluorescent tubes. So these are the powers coming in here, and then 2 blues run to one side and 2 reds run to another side. So that's the excitement of this. This is just, I should throw it out, but it works. Next, we're going to look at this right here. So this came out of a pretty cool fixture. So this is how the wiring diagram goes on this electronic ballast. It's for 32 watt T8 tubes. Sorry about if that was sideways. It's at 60 hertz and it's an electronic ballast, but it only runs to one end. One for each bulb at one end, and then it loops over to the other side, it looks like here. So, yeah, this is interesting. It's a 12. These are, probably from like, there's a thing at the end, I don't know, might be from like 2015 or something there. And this is if we look at it compared to the other one, it's a lot thinner. So yeah, there's that one. Next, we'll look at this advanced transformer. Now, this came out of, so that one fixture we converted to preheat a few videos ago had this preheated it originally, which might actually work. We'll do a test video on it someday, but it had that in it. When I got it, I ended up putting this ballast in there. I took this one out, put this ballast in because it's electronic, and then I put the Motorola ballast in just about a week ago before I decided I was getting that. So we didn't really look at this yet. But standard lamps, so this cannot run 25 watt lamps, but it runs all of those. This is made in USA. This is a high power factor ballast, which I like to see. So it's wired exactly the same. I got 2 of these. This is one of them. The other one is in that light up there. Same thing. I put these in a lot of fixtures. Here's another one. It's exactly the same thing pretty much. This is exactly the same one, but I put an F on it because this one is a flickery ballast. I don't want to throw it out in case if I ever have to have light somewhere and don't care if it flickers, but over a bench, it's not good. 67. Oh, we should see about years on some of these. So this one here is 89. What about the other one? These may have came out of the same fixtures. 89. We didn't check this one. 86 or 98. This is probably 86 or a 98. I'm not entirely certain, but I'm pretty sure these two came out of the same fixture at the scrapyard place when I got them. So, we have one more. Is that just a wire there? No, that's attached. This is a bunch of wires here. I don't know what to think of this. This is a big pain in the butt. We're going to look at some more. Oh, this is interesting enough. We can take a look at this. One of these is broken. Looks to be a new one, what was purchased. And the other one's still good, but I should remove the broken one and throw it away. But I'm not going to in this video. Here's the one that's slightly different. So this is, first of all, let's look at the year while I'm thinking about it. It's in 1990. I'm assuming. Where is this made? So this is a Magnatech Universal fixture, okay? And this is 0.75 amps, not 7.7. Which, this is actually a little higher than most of them. But a watt reducer for two 40-watt rapid start lamps. This one does not say it runs. These might actually be... Oh, these are 89. I never think I tested this one, but this came out. I got two of these. I think the other one might be in that light now. But these are decent ballasts. I think they work fine most of the time. I need to rearrange some of these cables here. We have two more ballasts to look at. In this box, I have a couple more somewhere. I'll go ahead and throw in a bonus capacitor thing over there, and we'll just read what it says. So we'll go ahead and look at this couple ballasts, but this one here, cables are everywhere and it's driving me nuts. All right, we'll do the more boring. Well, for some of us this might be more interesting, but this thing is pretty much junk. Made in USA. This is, all right, might actually be that old, but here on the front of it, I'm going to turn the camera flashlight on. Maybe it'll help us be able to read that. 0.38 amps, I believe. And it's for 15, 20, or 22 watt lamps. And it's 118 volts. And here on the side it says made in USA 1269. So, and it's Advanced Transformer Company. So this I don't believe works, but I found it out of the trash or something. It was, I think I got it off the ground at the scrapyard or something. I think it's junk. We're gonna move on to this thing. It's a normal power factor ballast. It's kind of a piece of junk. It's a Raid ionic ballast. It's probably why I took it out of the light in place of an electronic. So this can run Circle-Line lamps, 32 watt Circle-Line lamps too. It's outdoor ballast. The minimum starting temp 60, and the bulbs you can use is those right there. And this is made in Chicago. It's a no PCB ballast. So now for the fun part, I got to try and fit all these back in here. But real quick, we're just going to see how many ballasts I have sitting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or no, hold on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think. 10 of them, I believe. I'm going to try and fit them all in this box. I'm adding 1 or 2 more this time, so I'll see what I can do. I'll be right back. Here's them all back in the box. I'm going to see if the box will close now. I'm not sure if I will be able to do this one-handed, but we'll try it. This box is really heavy when it's all filled up with all of them magnetic ballasts in there. So, what I got to do, though, is really make sure all the wires are pushed down in there real good, because or else doesn't want to stay closed right. So I'm trying to get it closed, and then I'll just shove it up against the wall here. Right back there. There's that. We'll take a look at this here goofy capacitor thing real quick. Seems how it's right here in front of our face. This is a big capacitor. I mean, there it is on the box with all them ballasts in there. Here it is. Size of a Sharpie marker. It's a big capacitor. So it's that's all the information on it. I don't know if it's any good or not, as I've never tested it, but I had more of these somewhere. I had a smaller one and a couple of these size maybe. But yeah, there is that for this video. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of the day.